going.
Fake it till you make it. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Hallie.
And I'm Katie, and we've been talking about doing a YouTube channel for quite some time now. We both have been watching YouTube for quite a while, and there's been like a lot of YouTubers out there that have like influenced us to create our own YouTube channel. Now that we live together in the same apartment, that this would be like a great time to start it.
We're doing face masks and a little like get to know us type thing. It's kind of just like on the spot. We actually just filmed this exactly. We're changing face masks though, so it's a big deal. We tried to film it on my camera and my camera failed. Sorry for like coming off a little frustrated, but it's fine.
So we chose to do this charcoal mask, so let's see how it goes. We'll just start with our names. So I'm Katie Reed.
I'm Hallie Beaver.
We're both 19 years old and we're sophomores in college right now.
We both go to the University of Oregon.
Go Ducks. I don't want to be 20. I want to stay a teenager for a while longer. I'm nervous that it's gonna come with a lot more responsibility, I guess. And so I've been like freaking out about not being a teenager anymore, I guess.
I've talked about this multiple times that like there's just like so much responsibility when you get out of your teen years. I don't know, you just have to be kind of liable for like what you do. Yours is way darker.
I just put it on really thick.
It's just so much thicker than mine. I just like look at you and I
like
can't
dab it on.
focus. Dab it on.
Dab it on.
Dab on them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it on your spatula 2000. Thank you, Spascriptions, and you're just gonna blend it all in. Really get in the crooks and crannies of your face.
Ew!
Do something different, which I probably shouldn't because you're just gonna be looking at it the entire time. But I might put it over my eyebrows or on my eyelids. Should I go on my eyelids?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Maybe just one. Like a pirate.
I'm gonna let her do that.
Rude.
I'll be the normal.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go for one because I think it just, might as well just go over the eyebrow. Fuck eyebrows anyway.
I came up with something last night. We didn't go to bed until like almost 4 a.m. So we were like, let's start a new word. We came up with the word fixed. So I'll give you like a little definition of what we mean. Something looks really good, like, oh, that's fixed. Or like you're done up all nice and like someone's looking really good. You're like, ooh, that person is fixed. Like she looks fixed.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work.
It
like
might work.
I feel like fixed.
We'll
like
see.
I don't know. It just sounds kind of.
It might have been
our
created
century.
before, but I think we did it. I think we can.
I think we did too. We keep looking over here because there's a mirror, and it's so hard not to look at yourself when you have this just a wet gloop. Gloop. I don't think that's a word. I'm thinking like Augustus Gloop or whatever from like Willy Wonka. We just have this gloop all over our face. I like that. I'm gonna start that word now, gloop. And it's just like really hard not to look at yourself and like just be like, what did I do?
Okay, so
Back on track.
yes, I think a little backstory.
We met during volleyball. We were put on the same team, like park and rec team through the school or whatever. And I like kind of hated her all through middle school. Hate's such a strong word too, but like I know that I low-key felt that way. We hated each other. I hated her. Anyway, there's no way to explain our friendship without our like third friend, and that's Lindsay Petrie. And she's like our little like, she's the Trace Amiga.
Yeah, she is what completes us.
Yeah,
really,
if you
so.
figure out how to edit this video, we'll bloop a little bloop. It's gonna be so universal.
Bloop and bloop.
Bloop and bloop. We'll bloop a little face of hers right here.
It's super weird because we were both best friends with Lindsay, but we weren't friends with each other.
Yeah.
So Lindsay kind of always like had to pick and choose who she was hanging out with and stuff, and it was just almost kind of like we had to share Lindsay.
And we didn't become friends till like sophomore year.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just really weird.
Sophomore year is like kind of when our friendship started evolving a little bit. And I specifically remember towards the end of sophomore year, we had math class together, and it was the very last day of school, and we had never really hung out outside of volleyball or outside of school. The very last day of school, a big group of people were like gonna go to the lake to celebrate last day of school. It's summer, whatever. So
I forgot about this.
yeah, and so we decided to drive up together, and it wasn't weird. It was just like we just didn't like know each other that well. We had like this hour-long drive, and like that's when we started like really getting to know each other more. And then as soon as that day happened, we've pretty much just been hanging out ever since.
Obviously, we already said we go to school together. We also live in the same apartment together. We actually both transferred. I transferred from the University of Redlands, which is in Southern California.
I transferred from Whitworth University, which is up in Spokane, Washington.
My face.
What else?
We could get music.
music.
Oh,
We
pop.
listen to absolutely anything and everything. We listen to anything from like pop, R&B, like rap, country music. We literally listen to
We listen to
everything and anything. Recently though, we both have been listening. She actually started me on this, but we have been listening to Ariana Grande's new album, and it's
so
good.
Not to be dramatic or anything, but Ariana Grande's new album. It's a Vine reference. Sorry, I like changed it to my own. My favorites have changed so much. Like when I first found that album, I found like REM, and that was like my all-time favorite. I was like, you have to listen to this. Like this is so good. And then like I found Sweetener. I was like, okay, Sweetener's good too. And then like Successful. Words. My favorite right now is Better Off by her, and then Sweetener probably.
My top 2 from her album as of right now is Sweetener and Successful. I love those songs.
Yeah.
My other favorite songs at the moment though consist of East Side by Khalid and Halsey.
Same, that's my favorite right now.
I also really, really like Barbie Dreams by Nicki Minaj. That song gets me pumped. Like, I love that song.
Went through a phase where I was like, I don't know about Nicki, but then Cardi came along and I was like, all right, like I think I like Cardi more. And then Nicki just like won again, and I was like, I really like this song.
What else?
Boys.
Well,
Yeah.
we are both single. But we do have a lot of stories. Like, we have
So many stories.
tons of stories.
The
And I
good,
know
the
this
bad,
video-
the ugly.
We'll probably do a bunch of story times. We have a bunch of stories that we've been through, including like boys, friendships, just crazy things that we've like gone through, just trips. We'll maybe get into that later on.
Yeah. Because we're like obsessed with peace signs right now. I don't know.
I
We
would
do
just
this
keep
a lot.
throwing it up.
I'm like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know what
it's probably
it is.
YouTube.
It probably-
Honestly, I'm gonna grab a pad to wipe this stuff off.
Okay. Okay, now that she's gone, I still hate her to this day. This bitch is terrible.
What a fucking whore.
Wet rag! Wet rag! Yay! We both have blue eyes. Isn't that cool if you couldn't already tell? Oh, what'd you just eat? Oh, ass. Relatable.
Like this if you can relate.
Clean. Thanks for tuning in and watching this and bearing with this terrible video and our other video.
Yeah,
that
hopefully
is very upsetting.
hopefully we'll be more creative here in the near future. But for right now, stay fixed.
fixed.
Worrying over our heads.